All right, we are 10:35. Oh, trying to get through here. Okay. On Tuesday, the 5th of September, 2023. I'm off to the gym. I'm hungry. Blood sugar's not down yet. Everything from my knees down, like shins, like around that area, hurts. So obviously I'm not going to do any running, do biking, just paying attention to that so nothing pops. I thought about what I was going to do at the gym a few times. So I spent a lot of time thinking what needs to be done, how I'm going to feel tomorrow. I might work my legs, so that might hurt that area some more, but we'll see the final decision once I get there and see what's available and stuff like that. So, all right. Oh, this is a nice little view, the trees and all that behind me. So, just a little aside, I was gonna do another practice session like I did last night, if you see the previous video, on Sunday, because I thought I wasn't working on Monday with another guy, and I'll end up getting like 3 hours sleep. So I just sent him a message. So I've gotten better at doing that, not just saying yes and then my life is a shambles because of it, But anyways, okay, getting back to, well, I didn't mention it yet. I've been watching a lot of, let's see, Matt Wenning, I guess his name is. I don't know, some of these weightlifting guys. I'm not or powerlifting guys or whatever you want to call it. And I've been connecting with their struggles and how they got things together and their training, And, I have a fitness channel that I've had for a long time, and I stopped it for a while. I couldn't find my place, and I can't find my place of what I want to do that interests me in my life and all that stuff, But I want it to be in the fitness realm because that's what I want, but it has to be something that stands out or at least interests me. And then I realized I've been watching a lot of certain programs, building programs, and it has to relate to me a bit too, so it helps me, kind of like I use this channel to help me. And I'm thinking I'm going to go through this after seeing one video today that kind of finally made me realize, I'm interested in this. What can I do to ease into this? And the guy, Matt Wenning, we'll just call it that. I'm not sure his first name. It might be Matt. Anyways, how he struggled, how he became, how he developed things. Sure, his claim to fame is he has a master's degree. I have a bachelor's. It doesn't really matter in that sense. I'm not trying to be a research scientist. I'm not even that good at it. I'm trying to build something for me and see who else relates to it, and support it with studies and watch that and maybe react to some videos on that, because I'm watching those videos and those interest me, and we'll see what I can develop from that. So that's my idea, and of course it depends. It's just an idea. It depends if I'm able to execute it and maintain it like I'm doing with this channel. I use it as a journal, and it helps me, and we'll see if it helps anyone else, documenting that. So that's kind of how I see I want to start putting content on the other channel, Fitness David MTL. More to come. We'll see. So we're a 4:15 a.m. on Wednesday, September 6th, 2023. I got up at 3, back to getting up at 3. I'm off to the gym. I had one coffee. I have my second out of caffeine here, pre-workout. I love the taste. It's mango pineapple or something. Where I bought it, I think they only have one tub left, one jar left, so I don't think, I think they're going out of stock or whatever, I don't know. I mean, it's not financially worth it. That's why I have the one coffee, but I like the taste. And they fuck you over financially by saying 2 scoops is 400 milligrams of caffeine as opposed to 1 with another supplement. But anyways, so of course I couldn't get to sleep. I went to bed. I was tired at 7. So 7 to 8 to 3 would have been 8 hours. But of course, just laid there. Probably because I probably still had some caffeine left in me too. But I mean, if I had went to bed late that morning because I was working orderly practice with the guy, my sleep patterns are like irregular, so. But anyways, I mean, I had to go to the gym today. I need to schedule in my time, which is important. And then I'm going to deliver fitness equipment. And I'll probably be sore, so I'll probably not work out tomorrow. And then make it so that I can work out the day after. I'm not sure, because I'm starting at 6:30 there. I'm going to see how I do this. I'm not completely sure. It goes by how I feel. I have a couple of ideas that I need to keep in my head and write down. So it's not in my head, but just to kind of work them over. Plan A, Plan B, Plan C. Or, I mean, Saturday I'm next to the gym, pretty close to the gym, so it's just like one subway stop. But I can't go before because there's no subway until like 35 minutes before I start working. So I'll probably go afterwards, But anyways. As I've stated before, what I like about having to do the orderly work is that it's a set routine with a set time, and all these steps have to be done. There's a lot of steps, but once you do it, everything's okay. You don't have to think about it too much. I like to have some of that in my life too. I have it for maybe my night routine, I don't know. But it keeps some structure in my life, which I need. But obviously I'm adapting, changing all the time because there's always different things happening in my life, which is good. Still the same video, but a different day. So this video seems to be on 3 days. We're Thursday, September 7th at almost noon. I went to bed later yesterday because I was supposed to be at work with the fitness equipment. I did it yesterday after going to the gym early in the morning, and it was supposed to be a short, well, it was an hour shorter than usual, the work day, but it was strenuous. And I already did my legs quite strenuous also, so I was very sore when I woke up and very tired. But I weighed up yesterday because there was a chance I was going to work today, and it was going to be an even longer day. And then if we finished at like 8 today, and then I'd have to go to the first day in the morning for the new job with the other guy for orderly to help him. And then I wouldn't have any time to train. I'd be exhausted, so I'd have to kind of maximize my sleep, and that made me anxious, of course. So I was waiting yesterday, because the guy never called back for today's job, delivering exercise equipment. So I asked my boss, the guy, when will we know if it's a go? He said by 6 or 7. Anyways, by 6 o'clock, nothing. And I texted him and I said, so tomorrow there's a no-go? And then he contacted me back at 7:30. So I got the confirmation that, okay, I have off. So I had to wait for that, And of course, when I woke up, I was, I have a little of a in the throat. But I'm like, I'm still going to the gym, But it's not the push, it's to just get out, keep my routine, recover. So just doing certain things that I feel, little exercises I feel I need to do. And that's that. So far, the only income I'm getting is from the gym equipment job. So it's gotta take what I can get. My personal training client said he sent a check, but I haven't seen it yet. Maybe because it was Labor Day and he sent it during the weekend, and so there's a delay. And I still take care of his Instagram, but it's just easy money. I just post pictures, but it's like he's not implicated in it. But anyways, he's trying to sell his dental studio, dental clinic. And it's like, why doesn't he use that social media to actually tell people to try to find a buyer? But anyways, it's been years trying to talk with him about that. He's not into it, so just pay me. But I do like although the gym equipment job is really strenuous, I do like it. Yesterday, it was just one job we had, but we had to bring all the interlocking mats. He was cutting them, but there was an elliptical. But the first thing, we were dealing with the mats, and it wasn't the right size, so the person at the business had to go get some more, yada, yada, yada. They didn't have water, and it was like 30 degrees Celsius. And I'd already been up since 3 in the morning. But the guy, my boss, I'll say my boss, or the business owner, now my boss, he said to me, this was only my 3rd day at work, and he says, here, open the bench, set up put together the bench. It's like IKEA equipment, but more. Because of all the screws and stuff. And then also like a rack to hold the power blocks. So I liked that actually. He just gave it to me, but um, you know, he had helped me with we did like a Smith machine thing last week, and he was helping me with that. And so it's just getting used to taking the equipment, opening the box, unwrapping all the pieces of equipment. There's many pieces, and taking the instructions and deciphering them, which is the difficult thing. It's like being an architect. I said after this I'll be able to be an architect after that, because the nuts and bolts are vast, and the drawings are like 3D in the sense that you have to see the types of screws and all that, and it was kind of hard for me to decipher. But I'm getting better at it, so. But some of the pieces of equipment that he does a lot, he's memorized, and he doesn't even need the equipment. So that's the goal, and to put logic behind it. I learned that the length of the screw, because there's different screw lengths. So you just look at the piece of equipment and you're like, okay, use this length, and just kind of be able to deduce that in my head, which is obviously logical and obvious, but not when you're in it. Yeah. And I had put the seat and backrest backwards. So I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't supposed to work. And I have a bench. I have my Cybex bench, but I never put it together. So anyway, so he just didn't bother me, because he was dealing with his own shit, and he didn't like hassle me or whatever. And every now and then I would say, can you just verify this, if this is okay, So that was good. So it was perfect. I was able to be calm and learn, take my time, And before that I was interlocking the mats and all that. Anyway, so then he would just tell me things to do, And then, so then after that, he's like, okay, because you have to tighten up the screws with the drill. So he just handed me the drill. And then the power went off and the lights went off. Like, because I was getting nervous with this electric drill, Not drill, screwdriver. A DeWalt. Good machine, because it's like an iPhone. It's like you move it and the lights turn on. But yeah, you set up the equipment with the screws in, but you just put them in lightly, because you can't screw them in. It takes some force. Some behind some difficult to reach areas you could use like a couple of wrenches, but most of it's with the drill, and holding the other side, the nut and the bolt. While holding the net on the other side with a wrench. But he was able to tell the sound of if it's screwing properly or not. So I haven't gotten to that point yet. But so I just got to learn. I was stimulated, so that was cool. Even though I was like exhausted already, and today I would have been more exhausted, and that's what happened last week. That's why I only do 2 days. But hey. There you go. Alright, so I am off to the gym. It's right here.